What's up guys, this is Shukesh once again, and well, today I have for you a very interesting mid-range phone from OnePlus. It's OnePlus X, and today I'm gonna first do the unboxing and give you a tour of the hardware and software. Then also we'll talk about the pros and cons and other things you need to know about this smartphone before you get one. In India, this phone is available only on Amazon.in with invite code only, and the selling price has been set to 16,999 rupees, and in US this phone is retailing at $249 US. Now let's get started with the unboxing and check the device itself. There you go guys, the all new OnePlus X, one of the best mid-range value for money devices. Well, the front look is quite shiny and sharp. The back is also glass, both are Corning Gorilla Glass 3, not 4. Nothing to worry about. Let's peel off the protective plastics, and there you go, it's quite shiny and the onyx black color is looking damn good. In fact, to make the phone look glossy and attractive, there is heavy oleophobic coating on both the glasses. As a result, the phone is looking quite oily and reflective. I'll talk more about this handset later on in this video. Let's first check what's inside the box. There you get some booklets as starter. This is the quick start guide, and you get the user manual as well. Now guys, you'll be quite delighted to know that OnePlus has included a semi-transparent premium silicone case for your OnePlus X. The material seems soft touch and it's quite thin as well, and of course extremely flexible. They could have made this transparent. I'll try this on the OnePlus X and talk more about this. Let's move on. There you get the power adapter. I'll not say it's compact, but it's quite slim and won't take that much space on your switch port, especially unlike Samsung, the USB port is at the back, so no interference with other cables, which is a vital issue with Samsung adapters. The output of this power brick is rated 5V 2A, so the charging time won't be that much, but there is no quick charging support on the new OnePlus X. The USB to micro USB cable looks and feels quite premium, and it's 1 meter long, flat and tangle free. Though some of you might not like the funky orange color, it's totally up to you. There is a SIM ejector pin included as well. That's all I have for you inside the box. Now let's get rid of these things here and have a close look at the device itself. It's no denying fact that the all new OnePlus X is a good looker. The onyx black color is looking damn good, and there is also a limited edition OnePlus X with ceramic cover, which can be bought at $360 US. The 2.5D glasses at the front as well as at the back adds to the beauty and also gives you the impression of a thinner profile. This phone is 6.9mm thick, and the anodized metal frame with grooves running around the edges of the phone not only looks stunning but also provide a decent grip of the phone. This was needed because the front as well as the back glasses of the phone are very oily and slippery. I mean, if the phone isn't on a completely flat surface, then the phone practically moves on its own. So be careful about that. In fact, OnePlus provided the silicone case only because of this. The case is made of soft touch silicone with matte finished back and transparent sides. Your beautiful OnePlus X doesn't look that good with the case. To make it less slippery, you need to sacrifice the look. As the case is designed by the company itself, the cutouts are exactly perfect, and the phone doesn't look and feel that bulky in hand as well. But there is a very disturbing factor I want to share with you guys. As you can see, the corners are actually sticking to the oily body and makes it quite ugly. The scenario is worst at the rear bottom, because you will be mostly pressurized this part while handling the phone, and this mark stays like forever. At least OnePlus could have made the back transparent, and that will not only eliminate the marks, but we could also see the beautiful glossy back of the OnePlus X. But you cannot help using this case because the phone is damn slippery. If you have sweating hands, then this phone might slip from your hand as well. I really wonder why OnePlus develops a phone that is not user-friendly at all. Well, apart from this issue, this OnePlus X seems like a great phone, especially the 5 inches AMOLED Full HD screen with 441 ppi seems unthinkable for a smartphone at this price point. The colors are extremely vibrant and saturated, the pixels are very crisp, and there is no way you can notice a pixel. This is probably the best or one of the best displays in its class. The black levels are pitch black, but the white levels are slightly dull. The brightness level of the screen could have been higher. Overall, in the display department, I will give 9 out of 10 to this OnePlus X considering the price point. The viewing angles are also as good as they can be. There is no fading or saturation drop I can see. The 5-inch screen size is also perfect for one-handed operation. Now I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the exterior ports and design of this OnePlus X, then I'll look into the software, that is the interface. First of all, you get the navigation capacitive keys just below the display. The middle one is home and the other two are back and the app switcher. You can program, that is switch these two keys at your convenience, and these keys are not backlit, so that might cause some problem at night. But if you wish, you can get on-screen navigation keys. So really great thinking by OnePlus. I'll talk more about this oxygen vest later on in this video, so be with me guys. Just above the screen you get the ear speaker grill, the proximity and ambient light sensors, and also an LED notification light. The front camera is of 8 megapixel resolution with f2.4 aperture. It can record full HD videos as well. The rear camera is a 13 megapixel shooter with f2.2 aperture. It can record full HD videos at 30 fps and 720p videos at 120 fps. This camera incorporates hybrid phase detection autofocus, which can be as fast as 0.2 seconds as claimed by OnePlus. I'll try this camera outdoor as well as indoor and upload the camera samples on my webpage gadgetsportal.in/camera-samples. You can also check my Facebook page facebook.com/gadgetsportal for the same. At the top you get the 3.5mm headphone jack and also a secondary microphone hole. The bottom consists of the loudspeaker grill, the micro USB 2.0 MHL enabled port and the primary microphone holes. There is a 3-position sound profile slider on the right side of the phone, and on the left you get the textured power key, the volume rocker and a SIM card tray with a hole for ejecting the tray. Now the OnePlus X is a dual SIM device taking nano SIM cards, and there is a twist here. The SIM card 2 slot is also used by the micro SD card slot. So you can either use 2 SIM cards or a SIM card and a micro SD card expandable up to 128 gig. Now the battery is of 2525 mAh lithium polymer and it's non-removable. There are other few facts I want to share with you guys. The Wi-Fi is single band and there is no NFC support as well. Now let me show you the first boot of this all new OnePlus X, and then I'll show you the interior, that is the software, the interface and also some exclusive features. Well, if you're finding this video very interesting and helpful, then please subscribe to this channel and also give this video a thumbs up. Well, the all new OnePlus X is ultimately ready and the interface is Oxygen OS 2.1 with Android version 5.1.1 Lollipop. This is shelf and extra home panel with most used apps, contacts, widgets, weather info and an header image. As you can see, the interface is basically the stock Android with some added options. There isn't any bloatware apps I can see. The default browser is Chrome and you get a file manager, OnePlus Radio and Swift key for getting continuous input on the keyboard. You can of course use the Google keyboard, and overall this Oxygen OS is just the pure Android. The notification center is very simple, no added options. For example, there is no auto brightness control here, and you can press and hold on these toggles to go to specific settings and also check the battery status. Now before opening any application, I want to check the RAM and the storage options. As I mentioned before, you get the latest 5.1.1 Lollipop out of the box, and Android 6.0 Marshmallow is confirmed for this OnePlus X. Now the RAM on this phone is whopping 3 gig, and out of the box before installing any application I am getting 2.1 gig free, which is just excellent thanks to the perfect RAM management and no bloatware. There I have the Note 5 with 4 gig of RAM, and the free RAM, as you can see, is only 1.7 gig just because of the demanding TouchWiz interface. I personally like the intuitive TouchWiz interface with the added options and smart features though. Now let's look into the storage, which is officially 16 gig, and out of the box I'm getting 10.62 gig, which is normal. As you know, there is a micro SD card slot and you can move your installed applications to the SD card. The interface, the icons, the system applications are not customized, just the pure Android. As a result, the apps are opening blazing fast. There is no lag or hiccup whatsoever. The touch response is also as good as it can be. The camera interface is different though. You get some options and especially the beauty face, which makes your skin smooth and spotless. I like this feature a lot. OnePlus claims the autofocusing can be as fast as 0.2 seconds only. I'll look into this camera myself and talk more about this in the full review, so subscribe now and keep in touch. Now let me show you some smart features of this Oxygen OS. First of all, you can double tap on the screen when the screen is off to wake it up, which is extremely handy, and you can also open the camera just by drawing a circle. The best way to launch the camera when you need it. Just write V for the flashlight at the back. Quite cool. V again to switch it off. You can also change music tracks just like so. Quite a handful of gestures you can apply on the phone even when the screen is off. All the phones in the world should have this double tap to wake up feature. It's so user friendly. I love it on my LG G4. You can also find some extra themes options here. In the display settings, you get the adaptive brightness, that is the auto brightness control, and also ambient display, which is somewhat like Nokia's glance screen. You can enable proximity wake up as well. Ambient display is basically a white clock with date, and once you reach out for your OnePlus X, the ambient display goes off. If you have any notification, that also shows up, and as this is an AMOLED screen, it's a very power saving method, and this also works when you take this phone out of your pocket. OnePlus also included app permissions manager into this OnePlus X. You can check each app permissions when they are getting used, and if you wish, you can disable some of these. Well, in this unboxing and hands-on, I'm just giving you an overview of the interface. In the full review, I'll go in depth, so don't forget to subscribe and keep in touch. Guys, I want to quickly compare the glass and the metal construction of OnePlus X with the all-plastic design of Samsung Galaxy. I have here a Galaxy On 5, and though there is a good price difference in between these two, Samsung's mid-range Galaxy J7 has almost the same look and feel. Now anyone can tell which one looks better and more premium. If you are style sensitive, if you care about the build and look of your smartphone, then definitely go for this OnePlus X at this price point. You also get Motorola Moto X Play and Galaxy J7, but they have bigger 5.5-inch screen. If you are looking for a mid-range phone with user-friendly 5-inch screen, then definitely go for this OnePlus X. The spec sheet is also too good for the price of this phone. You can play any game on the Play Store. With 2.3 GHz quad-core Crate 400 processor, Snapdragon 801 chipset and Adreno 330 GPU, this OnePlus X seems like a beautiful beast. Just wait for my full review where I'll make my final verdict. That's all I have for you today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep in touch and don't forget to subscribe. You can also like, comment and share, and of course buy this phone with the link in the description below. Thanks again guys for watching.